The king called his 3 daughters to test their love for him. He asked, "Tell me, dear daughters, how much 3 of you love your father?" The eldest daughter replied, "Father, I love you more than all the diamonds and the rubies of this world." The king became very proud and happy listening to this. The second daughter replied, "Dear father, I love you as much as all the precious gold and silver in the world and more." Now it was the youngest daughter's turn. She said, "Dear father, I love you as much as all the salt in the world and more." The king became very angry with the reply of the youngest daughter. He said to the youngest princess, "Your sisters love me as much as diamonds and gold, but you love me as little as salt." He ordered the princess to leave the kingdom and never come back to the palace. The youngest princess hid in the woods. She started crying after being tired. A prince was passing nearby who heard her. He fell in love with the princess at first sight. He took her to his castle and asked her to marry him. The young princess told him that she will marry him only if her father, the king, comes to their wedding. She further said that his father was angry with her and ordered her not to come back to the kingdom. The prince sent an invitation to the king and did not reveal that he was marrying his daughter. On the wedding day, the king arrived. He sat at the banqueting table. He was served different delicious-appearing meals. When the king tasted it, he shouted that the dishes had no salt in them. A person brought salt and said, "My king, here is the salt." The salt bearer was wearing a veil and it was lifted. It was his daughter. The king understood his mistake at once. He begged his daughter to forgive him. The princess cried out of joy, "Oh, father, you are very dear to my heart, and I forgive you." The princess and prince as well as the king lived happily ever after.